And like you said, the suspected gunman was arrested early this morning at a large estate in Buckingham Township. Alicia Roberts joins us live now from that location with new information. Alicia.
Aziza, that's right. This estate sits along Quarry Road in Buckingham Township, about an hour outside of Philadelphia, where Officer Fitzgerald was fatally shot. Within the last 30 minutes, we were able to confirm with multiple sources that multiple weapons have been seized from this property. This is the place where Pfeffer was picked up early Sunday morning as part of a joint effort with both Bucks and Philadelphia police, as well as U.S. Marshals. We're told as well that Pfeffer's mother was home. This home belongs to her. She was home at the time. She was also taken into police custody for questioning. Take a look at some of those photos as to when this suspect was taken into custody. They were provided to us by U.S. Marshals. U.S. Marshals also arrested Miles Pfeffer using the fallen officer's handcuffs. This morning, officials also obtained a search warrant for Pfeffer's home, which sits on a historic piece of property here in Bucks County. It's called the Boxley Farm. We're told Miles and his mother moved in here about 4 years ago. Sources tell me Pfeffer is known to local police for what they're describing as nuisance crimes, but neighbors tell me they've seen officers at this property multiple times since the family has moved in and say they've heard a lot of noise from the property over the years.
They have been noisy at times.
With vehicles and stuff?
Motorcycles and things like that in the field, yeah.
Now, the property sits quiet tonight. Officials have left this site for the day. It's unclear if they've completed that search or if the search will resume tomorrow. What's also important to note is we did see SPA officials on site. I talked with local officials on the ground here. They told me the SPCA was called because there were several dogs on this property. It's standard practice for when they do search a home. Those animals were checked out and are in protective custody tonight. We're live from Buckingham Township. Alicia Roberts, CBS News, Philadelphia.
Okay, family, so now this is brewing down here in Philadelphia. It's a conversation that's being had all over the city. So last night, it's Sunday now, Friday night, 18-year-old Miles Pfeffer, a rich white kid from Bucks County, suburban area, found his way down in the hood of North Philly at 17th and Montgomery, and he blew away a temple cop, a Philadelphia police officer. He shot him in the head, shot him down. Now they said that he was allegedly at that time committing a robbery. He was robbing somebody, and the police officer ran up on him and caught him. And in the process of the police trying to intervene and stop the robbery, he clapped the cop in the head. When the cop fell on the ground, he went to rob the cop. All this stuff was caught on video under surveillance because it happened on a college campus. He went to rob the cop. And then he went and carjacked somebody. So they end up catching this fool down in Bucks County. But the question that I'm asking is, how was an 18-year-old white boy down 17th and Montgomery in the heart of North Philly late at night robbing somebody? Now, this leads to the question that's been said for a long time about people coming to our communities and committing crimes and blacks getting blamed for it. Because this can, an 18-year-old white boy in the hood, it's crazy. I don't understand this, man. It says the 18-year-old was busted Sunday in the fatal shooting of a Temple University cop. As it surfaced, the heinous killer tried to rob the tragic officer as he lay dying on the ground. Gunman Miles Pfeffer was taken into custody by authorities using the fallen officer's handcuffs. So they went and locked him up, man. Pfeffer was arrested after multiple agencies, including federal marshals, converged on his home in Buckingham Township in Bucks County, Buckingham Township. But this is a kid from Buckingham, come to the hood where black folks is poor, clap a cop in the head. I'm confused. Man, he shot Christopher Fitzgerald, the 31-year-old son of former Philadelphia police officer who also previously served as the police chief in 4 other U.S. cities. So the officer he shot, 31-year-old Christopher Fitzgerald, was a Puerto Rican. Fitzgerald was shot in the head around 7 p.m. Saturday night while responding to an incident near Temple's campus, according to Philadelphia District Attorney's Office. Man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And this is the stuff that they get. This is the stuff that I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. Let's listen to another clip. Let's look at another clip and let's come right back.
The North Philly community is mourning the death of Officer Fitzgerald. Our Marcela Bayeto has more on how Temple students and fellow officers are reacting today.
Fitz is our hero. He really is. He's the guy that we all kind of strive to be.
Alex Schaefer from the Temple University Police Association says Officer Fitzgerald was known as Fitz in the department. His tragic death in the line of duty is highlighting ongoing safety concerns near Temple University.
I'm heartbroken. The most that I could do right now is just to come by.
For Temple Junior Dominic Roma, the tragedy hit too close to home after he says it was his neighbor who got carjacked by the suspected shooter.
It's really disheartening just to hear kind of what it's done to the community. I know a lot of people don't feel safe now.
Roma was just one of countless people who took the time to drop off flowers at Fitzgerald's memorial near the scene, as anti-violence signs were posted throughout the neighborhood. We've watched this memorial grow more and more throughout the day, and aside from Temple students and family members coming by, Temple University's Police Association also stopped by to pay their respects.
We're devastated. It's hard to put into words what we're all experiencing.
Just hours after the shooting, Schaefer spoke out about staffing levels within the department. He said Officer Fitzgerald did not have a partner to patrol one of the city's most dangerous neighborhoods.
We've been public about our staffing crisis at Temple, and we're going to continue to be vocal about it, and that officer safety is our #1 priority.
We reached out to Temple but did not hear back. For now, Schaefer says the focus will be on honoring Officer Fitzgerald and his dedication to serving his community. In North Philly, Marcela Bayeto, CBS News, Philadelphia.
Wow, this is heartbreaking news for our community, and I'm sure Temple officers and students. Stay with us on the air and online for all the latest on this case of gun violence that led to an officer's death.
So the officers are saying that the last that they heard of Christopher Fitzgerald was he was on his radio saying that he was in pursuit of an assailant after a robbery. And after that, when they found him laying down on the ground with a bullet in his head. He was shot in his head. But this stuff is all over Philadelphia. And they caught this guy real fast. Real fast. They caught him real fast. Like I said, this was an 18-year-old white boy from an affluent family in the hood shooting cops. Shooting cops. So as more of this story come out, I'm going to cover this tomorrow. I may do a live stream to talk about a couple things, but this is one story that I'm definitely going to cover. Leave your comments in the comment section, man. Remember, I love y'all. Till next time. Peace.